So now I want to talk about thesis statement. Remember, your thesis statement is whatever you are proving in your piece of writing. So these are different examples of thesis statements here that you can kind of compare and contrast if you pause the video and see the difference. So this kind of talks about why these sentences over here aren't great and why these sentences are a little bit better. So think about this. Now that we are at junior level, it's really important that you consider how much information you're putting within your thesis statements. So sometimes you can break that down into two sentences, and sometimes you can keep that in one sentence. It just depends on how much information is required to get your point across. So you want to think about, what are you proving within your thesis statement? What's the intention of your essay? And connect that to whatever your source is, whether it's a book, an article, just a general topic. And then introduce the specifics. So this is where you kind of provide a list of the big ideas that you're going to cover within your essay. So if I have this general topic, America will never achieve true racial and social equality, and I'm involved with To Kill a Mockingbird, this might be my two-sentence thesis statement. In To Kill a Mockingbird, readers experience a true depiction of racial inequality in the 1930s through the unfair case of Tom Robinson. Unfortunately, in today's America, similar inequalities are still occurring for African Americans, Muslim Americans, LGBTs, and immigrants. So in that first sentence, I've talked about my main idea and introduced my material. And then in sentence two, I've broken down probably the paragraphs that I will include in my entire essay. So this is what it looks like when it is put together. Maybe I want to talk about the innocence in To Kill a Mockingbird. So in To Kill a Mockingbird, readers become aware of Scout's innocent perspective. Ultimately, her innocent perspective allows readers to realize that the adults in the story are clouded by their judgmental ways, while Scout's innocent perspective lacks prejudice. So I might make my body paragraphs focus on individual characters who show prejudice, and compare and contrast that to Scout's actions and thoughts and feelings throughout the novel. One thing just to remember too, you don't want to use I, you, or we in any of your essay, because we know that it's you talking, so you don't have to say things like, I think the theme of the most dangerous game is. Just be more direct and say the theme of the most dangerous game is. Or you can see that the author shows us, instead say the reader can see that the author shows his audience.